Hey gang, Sean here. I just wanted to say, hey, how you doing? Stop by. Hope you guys are doing well. I have something to read to you real quick. I thought it was a good word for today for the Hero Support Network. Something I wrote last night for the business page. Which, by the way, if you haven't been able to like the Facebook business page, pop on over there if you desire to receive our daily tweets from Twitter. I put them on Twitter and then they go to Facebook. So rather than put them on the Hero Support Network as well, if you want to get them, you can just click like, and that way you don't have to get them twice, once there and then once in the Hero Support Network. So often, I'm going to read it off the screen here. Often when an individual wants to achieve a goal, they treat that goal pursuit as if it were something separate from the rest of their life. What they don't, what they might not realize is that the simple fact that they want to achieve something at all is a result of their innate human need for achievement. Just like you have lots of other human needs for safety and belonging and love and respect and social connection and self-actualization. Um, Seen in this light, it becomes clear that achievement is a natural part of flourishing in life. That's living your best life with your full potential, right? With you, your other friends and family, and your environment, and the way you guys are relating, all happening in a functional manner, right? You've heard the word dysfunctional. Well, you can't get to flourishing unless everyone is functioning optimally. So that's why you have to have life management skills in order to try to tweak everybody and everything in your life in a way that is conducive to flourishing, right? Because people don't just get there automatically like animals and plants do. Because we have free will, we can choose to screw our lives up, right? Um, so, as doctors often say, it's not enough just to eat a healthy meal. You've got to change your lifestyle. So then, it would seem that it is indeed true. If you want to achieve something, then it might be a good idea to first change your lifestyle in such a way that as to make it even possible for achievement to occur at all. And that is where I come in, right? You see, whether or not you achieve your goal is contingent upon four factors. Number one, your capacity to initiate and sustain a new and different way of doing things, right? Any change or transformation requires something different to be done on a regular basis, okay? So not just when you're thinking of it in the moment. You have to retrain and rewire your whole character and the character of your relationships and your environment to be more conducive to facilitating that desired outcome, right? Um, so the first factor that your goal achievement is contingent upon is your capacity to initiate and sustain a new and different way of doing things. That's what we call here your change agency, your personal agency or ability to initiate and sustain an action applied to something new and different, to doing a new thing, right? Second is the character of the people you spend time with. Because as that old proverb says, bad company corrupts good character, right? If you're a person who's trying to quit smoking, then you don't want to hang out with someone who is smoking because then you're more likely to be tempted to smoke or to be pressured into smoking or just to want to have that kind of thing, right? It's tempting. And same as if you don't want to gain weight, then you're not going to want to spend a lot of time at a buffet, right? Or at grandma's house where she's constantly trying to invite you to eat food. Um, so the third thing is the way that you respond, the way that people respond to you when you show signs of making progress toward your goal, right? Often we don't realize that we have people in our lives that actually aren't that thrilled about the idea of us doing well. Maybe because they're kind of lazy themselves, or they are afraid of making changes or having to, grow. And so they, rather than have to grow themselves in order to earn you, in order to do things that are attractive to you naturally as someone who wants to grow, they'd rather just try to control and threaten and intimidate you and coerce you or seduce you into staying the same. And ultimately, in the long run, that's going to earn you less, right? Because you're not going to achieve your goal. So finally, how are you going to respond to those people when they try to reshape you downward towards the place that you used to be, right? Rather than towards your goal that you're trying to get to. And that's where a lot of the life management skills come in. You need to be able to be assertive with them and respectful and raise the standards, right? Try to help them to use better strategies while at the same time um, not alienating them, right? You're not trying to get rid of them out of your life at first. You're trying to invite them to grow with you and to reach their full potential because, let's face it, we're not talking about anything that's just good for one person here. Everything that we talk about in this program is good for everybody. You can go out and be an astronaut if you want, or a strip tease dancer. I don't care. But the point is, you need to be doing those things because you're empowered and you love yourself and you're respectful of others and you want to have your best life because that is the sort of implied thing going on here is that everybody wants to have a good life, right? So all of those things are important. And in order to achieve your goal, you need to be able to construct a pathway to achievement. And that means being able to identify and remove barriers to productivity, both within yourself and within your environment. It also means being able to create opportunities for the achievement of your progress toward your goal. And I can help to guide you through that transition process. So just to sum up there, you're going to be taking personal responsibility for identifying the barriers between you and your goal, right? Whether that's your partner or your coworkers or your job or maybe an addiction or a fear or something that you're afraid of, as a fear. Maybe it's some form of self-sabotage, right? Whatever that barrier is, you need to get rid of it. And you need to also, at the same time, try to reshape your relationships and your habits and your environment, right, in a way that will get you to be moving faster towards your goal. Get there quicker and stay there longer, right, without, sacrificing your well-being and the well-being of others. All right, have a great day. Take care.